Those were senators today slamming Dr. Fauci for doing things like getting the U.S. to fund dangerous research, creating man-made superviruses in laboratories worldwide that had little oversight. This is for drugs and vaccines. When computer models or AI can do it, experts say that. And for doing things like sitting down for interviews with magazines like InStyle when he's saying, do lockdowns, do COVID shot mandates. He said in his diary, I'm a rock star, an international celebrity. He wanted to go on Dancing with the Stars while people were dying from COVID, but he pleaded the fifth today 111 times when the American people deserved answers about his lockdowns and mandates that he pushed. And now this, he faces a contempt of Congress and obstruction probe. Senator Rand Paul says he's going to send it over to the Justice Department, plus probes from Florida. Will more states join that? Let's bring in Republican Alabama Senator Tommy Tuberville. Senator Tuberville, thanks for joining us today. What's your reaction to today's hearing? Because the most dangerous part is this. Dr. Fauci wrote in 2012 that the benefits of creating superviruses that trigger pandemics that kill millions outweigh the risks of that research. So what's going to happen next, do you think?
Well, here's what's happened. You know, I was on the Health Committee when the COVID first hit. We went through probably every other week, maybe sometimes every month, we had a hearing with Dr. Fauci. We all asked him questions. He lied to us, and he knew he was lying to us because we found out all the information now since then. A lot of it even in his diary, Liz, but the problem is he hurt trust in this country. He put this country in a tailspin. He almost bankrupted our country with what they did. Between Obama and Biden, this guy gets Weasel of the Year award. I mean, he will eventually end up either broke or in prison because I'll tell you what's going to happen. I'm eventually going to be the governor of Alabama. And we had the most of anybody per capita of dying in this country. And we're going to sue the heck out of this guy. He's going to court every day of his life for the rest of his life. And he's going to have to look these people in the face, these families, because the pardon does not cover state government. And we're going to go after him with everything we've got because the guy killed or had something to do with killing 9 million people.
Yeah, we can't prove that, right? So but that's yet to be determined, how many people are due to that.
We can determine it. Now, we can determine it because he was in on the gain of function. He was a guy that funded this. You're saying you can determine it. We understand that, yes. We understand that you want to move to do that. I want to get to the lawsuit point that you made here, because we've been reporting that the Biden pardon, Joe Biden's pardon of Dr. Fauci, it covers federal offenses for a time period that starts in 2014, you know, coincidentally, when the NIH started funding gain-of-function research, right, over in the Wuhan labs. So do you think other states are going to join in suing or going after Dr. Fauci on the state level? Again, the Biden pardon doesn't cover that. So because he did hire criminal defense attorneys on his team, there could be a Justice Department probe too. Do you see that coming as well? Oh, yeah. You could see it in his eyes today, Liz. He knows he has gotten caught and he's in trouble. And again, it's not just the state of Alabama. You're going to have people from all over this country that's going to go after this guy. And again, whether he spends one day in jail or not, his jail will be a courthouse, a courtroom, standing on trial for killing innocent people because we knew at the end of the day that he lied to everybody about everything that he was trying to prove. He lied to President Trump, he lied to the American people, and it's going to come back on him.
Got it. Senator Tuberville, thanks for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. Now watch this.